Welcome back, everyone, to Baldur's Gate 2. You're here with Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. When it's time for us to go down the mysterious floating stairwell. Ah, fuck. Stuck in the Craw clan. Tazok? What? Ah, you did come. You said you would, but I thought you too much of a coward. My swaddling kin will have your flesh after all. Weren't you in the battle at Saravok beneath Baldur's Gate? Aren't you dead? Saravok took too much for his plate, left us in a bad position. You'll find my new master much smarter and much more difficult to kill. Seems Fiirkrag is a special treat in store. Brought me here just for you. Got a special bug in his craw about seeing you perform. Who am I to disagree if it means I get to put my foot in you once more? Fight, and know that behind Tazok is a power greater than you have ever seen. Well, Tazok hasn't gotten much more powerful since last we faced him. A sewer key. Curious. Yup. 2-handed sword plus 2. Obvious. More plate armor. Oh, Iltha. Noble pursuits are well and good, but I can't let you throw yourself at Fiirkrag. Please, do not risk your life needlessly. Get the key from the mage and we can flee. Okay.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyrean sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Shaw guides my hand. I go.
Ready for anything.
Oh, I could do that.
Alright. We got bullets. We got a fuck ton of rings and a magic helmet that doesn't really do anything. Maybe I can sell it for a good price. I don't need this book. I mean, it may be ornamental, but it's still impressive.
You need my guidance.
Is there anything in the magic closet? Oh, there's a lot of shit in the magic closet. Sequencer. Oh, is there no room for the sequencer? Teleport field? Randomly teleports all enemies in this area for the duration of the spell. Serves to confuse them and allowing the wizard to concentrate on activating his defenses. I'm not gonna use it, but Jan needs to know that spell. I don't make the rules. Oh god. I just see a spell that Jan needs to know, you know? Okay. And minor sequencer, I'll give that to Nira. We got a sewer key, more potions from Minsk. And then we've got some gems from me. More rogue stones. Right, the gem spell.
Yes, done.
Oh, fuck. Down we go. Oh, God. This doesn't look good.
Welcome. You have come as I wanted. It has been an interesting game, but to tell the truth, I tire of it.
Why have you forced this confrontation?
For my amusement, for my curiosity, and for my memory of transgressions long since past, all of this spurred me on, but I grew bored with you.
Could you explain, please?
Very well, an in-depth response. Your fathers are my interest. Your lineage crosses the mortal and spiritual, and both concern me somewhat. Gorion raised you. I know this from my spies and followers. They are subtle when omniscient. Gorion was as much your father as anyone. He was also an adventurer in his day, and crossed my path long ago. He had meant his heart of friends. I bear the scars of that meeting.
Ah, Gorion once said he and some harpers dealt with a humiliating blow to a dragon in the Stormhorn Mountains. I was not aware this was the same one.
Beyond my revenge, being dead as he is. So I settled for the next best thing. I can torment his spirit by destroying you. Wherever he is seething.
That can't be the whole of it. Such an old debt must seem hollow. I had toyed with forgetting the transgression, though it has not been that long in dragon terms. It was your other father that made me curious, however. You are a child of Baal. What an interesting subject to study, or so I thought. Really, you're not so different, despite your little personal struggles. What will be interesting is your conflict with John of Rennicus. That's something I'd very much like to see, so I would prefer that you live. Do with it what you will. What do you know of Rennicus? I'll have no dealings with that creature. I'm merely interested in your confrontation with him. Yes, that ought to be entertaining. For now, you bore me. I'll taunt you no more. This has been a sport that I bear you no ill will. You may go. I cannot leave without Garen's child. You know this. Do I know this? Do I really? Very well. The brat was but a byproduct of my scrutiny of you anyway. The child has proven no more interesting than its father. I had finished taunting him some years ago, really. It was only your arrival that brought him into this. His suffering never ended. You took his land. I think he's actually happier now that the burden of leadership has been lifted. Such resilience took all the fun out of his downfall. All that's left for me to do is kill him and take the deed. Here, rescue the child from my servant and feel fulfilled. Do not think it'll be easy. I test my subjects thus all the time, and they know that failure means death. Conster, go to the child. If Drax fails to take it from you, kill it. I'll save the child in return for you in the future, Fiirkrag. I swear it. Do as you must. It does not interest me until the future becomes now. If you wish to make a confrontation inevitable, you know where I live. Now walk away and see your little rescue efforts. Take your time. Enjoy your life. You'll have much ahead of you. I would strike for goodness, Drax, but this dragon is so, don't be cowardice to come back another day with bigger swords. So, you can try to fight this dragon right here, right now.
Proud of you.
I would not recommend it. He's tough. But there will be an opportunity to kill it later. Come then, fool, let me prove my worth to the beast I serve. You'll not survive this meeting. You speak too soon. I make my fortune here or gladly take death. See my devotion, Fiirkrag.
Happy to help.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyrean sent the price of
Oh god. And it appears his health just fucking disappeared. It's a hell of a disappearing act. Where does the sewer key go? This key has a faint but foul odor clinging to it, like that of the sewers. There are no sewers within the halls where you found it. The lock that this key opens will have to be found elsewhere. That's so weird.
on my honor.
Well, before I pass out from fear, I must escape. Meet me back at my father's cabin. Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yes.
No child left behind. You're going into Fiirkrag's you know, whatever. Alright, let's go out, but slowly. I'd love to just rush out, but I know that this place is filled with enemies, and they'll probably try to kill me, and they will probably succeed. What can I say? We are not indestructible. Not yet. Just kidding. We never really will be. Any orcs or orogs or what's the word I'm looking for? Rakshasa?
Consider it done.
With his fucking exploding suicide. Ah, fuck. With his fucking exploding suicide kobolds. Let's get the fuck out.
I just came here to find some turnips. I swear.
Bilu Janssen. Hey, turnip boy! Bilo? Who else, dear cousin? I see you've gathered some formidable friends since I last saw you. Well, they're no gnomes, but they're not a total loss either. Some of them can get through an entire battle without me needing to babysit them. Quite remarkable for the non-gnomish. Where's your elephant? Back in the circus. Judge didn't think elephants had the right to choose in a custody battle. Poor Jeffrey. Nailed me with a theft charge, too. Just got out of prison. Legally? Nah. They should hire a better locksmith. Listen, Jan, you haven't come by the house for a long time, and we've been looking for you. Have you? Something wrong? It's Lissa. She's staying with us. Did he hurt her? You should talk to her yourself. I promised to give you the message, but I gotta go. Been dodging bounty hunters for days. Farewell, cousin. See you soon. Farewell, Bilu. Please don't kill me, human. I just work in pits. No hate you, no hurt you. You're truly pitiful. Run away and don't return.
Darn it! My last wild surge did something odd to my dry rations.
Perhaps it was hungry?
I don't think so. If it was hungry, they'd probably have just disappeared. Also, wild surges? Surprisingly small appetites.
Noted.
Undried them. Look! The hardtack's a gooey mess, the apples look like they were just picked, and the fish is a... Oh! There he goes. Good luck finding a pond, little guy.
Yeah, sure. Beef strips, more hardtack.
Hardtack. Always hardtack. Have you noticed no one ever offers to reward us with a nice dinner? Thanks. Wow, not bad. You have really nice biscuits. That sounded bad. Buns. No, heart fruit. Oh.
I like this list. Keep going.
No, I'm stopping while I'm ahead. Oh wow, I'm suddenly very full. High time we got moving, don't you think?
It looks like something serious is afoot. I'll have to be heading back to my home in the slums district.
Is this something I could help you with? You're welcome to come with me. I know not what the story will be, so I'm not sure if you'll actually need to do something. Well, perhaps you should tell us who Lissa is and why you're worried. It's not an easy tale for me to tell. The girl Lissa, my cousin mentioned, is an old friend of mine. More than a friend, I should say. She grew up poor like me. It was a hard life, but there was happiness to be found. I loved Lissa like I never loved another. She was the most beautiful girl in Athkatla. I was not the only one to think so, however, and she had several suitors when she came of marrying age. I worried little about it. I was her closest friend, and she claimed to love me. There are many gnomish families in Athkatla. Life is very different for gnomes, so used to the woods and caves of the country. Many of the families struggle with poverty in exchange for the safety of the city walls and Omnian law. Some families do very well. He came from one such family. Vilag is the gnome who runs all the business in the gnomish areas of Athkatla. By business, I assume criminal activities? Yeah, he's a thief who pretends to be an honest merchant. Rumor has it that he reports directly to the Shadow Thieves. Regardless, he's not a pleasant person. He was a bully and a cruel man. He enjoyed exercising power. He was also suave, sophisticated, and very, very rich. I had asked Lissa to marry me, and she had agreed. We were to be married at the Midsummer's Festival the following year. That was before she'd met Vilag. Like most men, he took a liking to her. He swept her off her feet, showered her with gifts and city cultural events, and at the time, my bitterness had me believe that he had cast some sort of spell on her. In retrospect, knowing what I do about magic, she chose him over her own volition. She was pregnant shortly afterwards, and they were to be married. I would have given her that world had I been able to. I don't really believe in matters anymore. I just want her to be happy. Vilag is a petty and cruel man, but she loved him more than she loved me. There's nothing else to it. If you're ready, I'd like to go back. We'll get there as soon as possible. I'm glad he's willing... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm glad that he's willing to be an adult about that. Why do you think she chose him? Because he had the means to do what she wanted right then and there. There was no waiting with her like there was with me.
Please, someone, anyone. I'm quite a bit of pain here.
Does Jan have any melee weapon abilities? Backstab damage times 5. Oh. Hey, I have a kick-ass short sword. A couple, I think. Actually, so he's got short swords, daggers, and a quarterstaff. Cool. He could use a melee weapon. The Impaler, is that a spear? That's a big old spear. The Bone Blade. Yeah, let's give him the Bone Blade. It's a +4 weapon. Now he isn't relegated to just his hands when he's not using his flash launcher. Or when he gets engaged in melee combat. It's a sad thing to see, but it happens to us all. Ah, fuck. Poor wild dog, never stood a chance. Hey, Garen. Yay! Go to the most noble order of the Radiant Heart. Speak with the prelate. I have no doubt they would gladly accept you into the order if you're willing. I shall, but I ask you a question. Do you know about John Arenicus? I'll be on my way. Trade meat, Forest of Tethir. I'd love to do all that, but I got an appointment at the slums. Doesn't Jolov have exceptional goods? Oh, he do. I got gold to spare. Fuck it. Joril's dagger. It's a two-handed sword. It's just big. That's funny. You know what? I'll take the wakizashi, the sling, and I'm all out of money. Okay. Because I think wakizashis are included under the scimitar tree, and Jaheira needs a better melee weapon. It's fucking sad, quite frankly. Whew. Fucked up. I need to get her a better sword. Putting my money where my mouth is. Selling a bunch of shit. Moonbar and moonstone. Not the same thing. Alright, cool. And yet there was more. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's get rid of these. And you know what? Identify all this shit. A pile of gold well spent. Delver's plate. Save versus spell +2. Pelon's shield. Okay. Anything in the bag of holding I don't mind selling? No, don't need that. Nope, nope. Fucking 4+1 two-handed swords. Yeah, whatever. Some mundane armor I kept for some reason. What? The Mask of King Strom III isn't worth any gold? That's a historical artifact. Cretins. Oh yeah, will you buy all these fucking arrows, please? Thank you. You know what? I don't even care about identifying them. Just fucking get rid of it. I don't want to look at them anymore. Okay. So, give me that and this. And you know what? I could use a +3 greatsword. And I think that's good. Yeah, sure. Thanks. All right, and now we're broke again. You love to see it. Who picked all that up? Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, she cannot use the wakizashi. What? Scimitar, wakizashi, and ninjato. Come on, man. Oh, well. Well, it's under the same proficiency type, but I guess she just cannot use that item. Probably a class thing. Oh, whatever. I'll keep it for later. Ooh, this armor is better than the armor of the Viper. I mean, it's kick-ass. I definitely want to keep it. I will end up using it later, almost certainly. And a new +2, a new big sword for me. Alas, Saravok's Sword of Chaos must pass. It was a fine weapon once. More than fine. And this thing... Oh, right, it has a chance to confuse when I hit people. And it does cold damage, so... Alright, that's cool. Alright. And we got a kick-ass magic sling. I don't want you going into melee combat. When no bullets are equipped, the sling fires missiles that are treated as +5 for the purpose of determining what enemies they can damage. The missiles receive +5 to hit, including the bonus listed below, and deal a total of 1d4 +2 missile damage. Alright. Holy shit. Thaco of 4? Okay. And this is Arla's Dragonbane. And then she's also got a +2 sling already. Alright, cool. Sweet, 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 sweet. You love to see it. And I will sell some scrolls later. And next time, we'll figure out what's going on with Jan's family. Poor Janssen.